When you're communicating with your buyer, one of the very first things that you should cover is why they need you in the first place. The problem that you solve, and that's what we're covering in today's episode 739 of the Daily Sales Message podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. Now, if I was to ask you, hey, what's the problem that you solve? Why does your product or service exist? Could you tell me? Because the level of detail that you can provide about the problem that you solve implies your ability to solve that problem. And I meet far too many businesses, salespeople, entrepreneurs that can't easily define the problem or problems that they solve. And they certainly don't have a name for them or an articulation or anything like that. And it's just off-putting. It's disconcerting. As a buyer, I want to feel comforted that you know what you're doing and that you're experienced. And if I don't feel that, I'm unlikely to buy from you. And that starts with defining the problem that you solve and being able to talk about it in as much detail as you can. So what I want you to do today is to reflect on that. If I was to ask you that now and put you on the spot and say, hey, what's the problem that you solve? Would you give me a round-the-house wishy-washy answer, or would you give me a really nice, crisp, direct, well, James, it's this, and it's called this problem, and Because if it's the first one, where you're not very defined, and you're kind of shooting from the hip, saying a different thing every time, that's a problem that you need to solve. That is a big problem, and that will be standing between you and converting more clients. Right, that's it for this episode of the podcast. Tomorrow in episode 740, we're talking about something that I still have to stop myself doing on a daily basis. I still have to stop myself doing it, even though I know it damages my ability to sell to people. That's what we're going to cover. In the meantime, thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. I appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow for another exciting edition of the Daily Sales Message.